Welcome to Nyamira Rural Hospital. This is our outpatient OBD. The shughuli kutokana kama shughuli iko kidogo kidogo, but kuna jamu kuna kuanga ya patients. We are at the pharmacy. There's no anybody here. There's no inpatient that needs services here. So you can see there are some pharmacists inside. They are doing some installation. Wametoa yenye ilikuwa, sasa ni kuweka ingine mpya. This is a new machine that has been bought by the county Rural Hospital. This is the county Rural Hospital backup generator. The transformer, Kenya power transformer, that has been installed in the Rural Hospital. This is the new one. I will show you the old one. Here's the new transformer. This is the transformer that has been serving the hospital and its environs before the new one has been installed. And it has been here since the hospital started, when it was a district hospital, up to now. This is the new incinerator. Here we are. The new incinerator. This is a machine that has been stored, that it crushes bottles and syringes and also needles. Anything metallic in the hospital, it's being brought here. It could have been started, but due to installation of new electricity applications, it can't work. I could have shown you how it works. Hapo ndio mnamwaga ndani uchafu. Okay.
Iko automatic. Sasa hii ndio ina operate sasa.
This machine has even Wi-Fi. So the moment it has crushed the bottles, it gives you a receipt. So you can see. These are the receipts.
The dryer is not working. The dryer is not working. It's not working because the amount of power that it needs to, that it consumes, is a lot that we cannot provide. So this is part of the reason why we had to do the changeover from the system that we have been using to the new system. And as you also noted, our switchboard is an old switchboard. It's a switchboard that has been there since 1978. So there has been wires overlapping and all that. This is another new dryer that is also needed to be fixed. So it will also help because we have patients who will be coming, linen that will be coming from isolation, which needs to be cleaned separately. So this is another machine that needs to be fixed. These machines have been here, but they've not been running because the power that we have, the supply that we have is so low.
This is the hospital new oxygen plant. We have two. We had the old one and the new one. This the new one consumes a lot of power. Dr. will tell us.
The new oxygen plant, which is in the process of installation, as you can notice, but nothing much could be done because the amount of power that this plant consumes is quite high. The oxygen plant consumes approximately 400 VA of energy or power. The amount of power that our old transformer, so this is part of the reason why we are doing the overall change of the switchboard of the transformer so that it can be able to serve this. Very important to note is that the oxygen plant will be able to produce 500 liters of oxygen per hour, unlike the older one that we have, which produces around 70 liters per hour. So oxygen will not be a challenge now in the hospital once this has been installed.
The old oxygen plants.
My name is Dr. Ombati Timothy Mokua. I am the medical superintendent of Nyamira County Referral Hospital. I want to say that for the next 2 days or so, we will be having an interruption of power in the hospital because of the changeover that we are doing from the old switchboard to the new switchboard, and of course also from the old generator, which is around 225 kVA, to a new one which is 630 because of the increase in consumption of power in the hospital. Like you've seen as we have moved around, there is an increase even in the number of machines that have been installed in the hospital, but they are not in use because the power that is being supplied is very low. So because of that, we have had interruptions. Sometimes, this is for good, so that after the installation is done, we'll not be having the challenges that we've been facing, especially with oxygen and other machines that we are having, the ones you've seen in the laundry. We can have a flow of services in the hospital. So I want to thank the members of the press, the members of the public for taking this. However, I know it's a challenge because this is a facility which serves quite a huge and a large percentage of people, but still for bearing with us as we work day and night to make sure that the services have been normalized. Thank you so much. Around digitalized, especially the services, for instance, in theater, where we need power really to run, ICU, isolation, services running in the outpatient because we need power to have the systems running. Services in radiology department, x-rays, they cannot run because without power basically that cannot be done. I know somebody might ask why we are not using our generator. You noted we have a new generator. We cannot be able to use it because the same line through which power is running is the same line through which the generator is also fixed. So, and also so they are trying to dismantle everything. That will also affect in case we are using the generator. So that is why as a hospital, as a department, as a county government, together we agreed that let's have these 2 days so that we can have a total overhaul once and for all. So yes, it's important to note that ideally this work is supposed to take approximately 24 hours to be completed, but we are to say 48 hours so that it can also help us run the system and make sure that we have to do a dry run, a test to know that the systems are back to normal. So that is why we did it. We said that indeed for 48 hours services will not be running at the hospital. By the way, services are running. However, it is at the low level, minimal services are running. Nurses are there, doctors are there, other clinicians are there, and everybody is there. Only that now there are those services which will need power that cannot be done. Number two, we have already done, we have informed our people that the patients who might want to receive services here, which might need theatre services, which might need X-ray, can move to our other peripheral facilities where these services are offered. Keroka has a nice place you can run. We have Kijauri where our theatre is. We have Gesima where we have a theatre. We have Manga where there is a theatre, and some other facilities, level 3, level 4 facilities in the sub-counties can run same services. However, they cannot receive those other specialized like we are giving in Nyamira Hospital.
So the new one,
But it got nataka 1,000.
they're actually looking for the 1,000. We agree. But after your 1,000, wakipata, because now that will be at their own cost. Wakipata, watakuja watoe hii 6,000. Weke hiyo 1,000. Yani kama itawekewa maji ya kuli kama hii ni ya oil. Inakuna oil ama na maji. Lazima ikule.
It's only the setup now which is not. But now the setup on the phone is connection. Setup connection.
You need a cable.
This is the cable.
Connect up to it.
Already connected.
And where does it need?
Power. Once the power comes.
The other one.
Yes. That's why I told you.
Can you get this one?
What is the pump?
But the pumps, they are not connected. How are you going to?
So that's why the connection is in the back.
Oh, so it's have 2 pumps.
Yes. That's why I told you it will flow. It will give 500 liters per minute.
500 pumps.
This one is
the
giving
people were saying
70.
550.
Yeah, it's around there.
550 per minute.
Yes. Per hour. Per hour. Is it per
No, per minute. It's per minute.
Per minute.
Per minute.
So tutakuwa na hizi shida tumekuwa nazo. Will be sorted.
Space and